Alright everybody, the day is finally here. We have our UFO products. As you can see, I became a patron of Rudy with Alpha Street Investments. This is the mat for UFO. It looks pretty amazing. It looks like it's just absolutely gorgeous on film, on the camera. So, excuse me. So, I just got it today in the mail, so yeah, I'm gonna unbox everything and let's see what it all comes with UFO. Of course, right out the gates, we're gonna take a look at the Rudy promo card. Rudy, one big hairy step, and I think this is probably the best one yet that Rudy has done. There's you get so many details in the background, and yeah, just an awesome card. I'm gonna have to go ahead and collect all the Rudy cards now. I was kind of thinking maybe it's something I wasn't too interested in, the Rudy promos, but after getting this one, the FOMO is getting me now, and I want to collect them all. So there's that pretty awesome card. Very beautiful art. Glad I'm a patron now with Rudy. This is actually my very first Patreon I've ever been a part of, so pretty exciting. So yeah, we'll just get into it. Here's all the products we got. We got a release event box we're going to do, these two blisters, and Spellbook. And I gotta say, I actually really do think all of the UFO products are pretty awesome so far. And then the Viva de Resistance, the UFO Booster Box, and it's a shiny metallic silver color. Looks like, literally, to me, ever since they announced and MetaZoo shown what the booster box is gonna look like, I was like, oh, it looks like a UFO. It's literally, there's the windows of the UFO, there's an alien looking out, you know. So pretty awesome. We'll do the smaller things first, and then we'll get into the booster box. Alright, let's do the release event box first. Just jump right into it. I know we've all been eagerly awaiting this UFO set. It's a pretty crazy, hectic time right now for MetaZoo fans. You got UFO now dropping, and then the Kickstarter. That was the most recent Kickstarter, the playing card Kickstarter. That should be dropping soon, I would think. I haven't looked in a minute, but I could have swore it starts shipping soon. So that's pretty awesome. And then you got Hero Quest coming out soon too. The Monster of Partridge Creek. Pretty sick. So that's the deck. Comes with two promos, looks like. The release event medal, so that's pretty cool. And Alaskan Triangle Alien. That's pretty cute. It's one of those like scary cute monsters, so that's pretty cool. Beautiful hollow. Alright. And of course it comes with 3 packs. I think the pack art is pretty awesome as well. MetaZoo knocked it out of the park with, as always. I'm not gonna open that. But yeah, like I'm saying, they knock it out of the park as always with their pack art, their booster box art. Alright, boom. Very first UFO pack opening for the channel. What do we get? Earth-shattering quake. There's the mini T-Rex. Merging flames. Phantom kangaroo. That's pretty cool. Sky snake. Aqua Pura. Null spell. The Haddock Goblin, and Roguru, like a werewolf. Pretty sick. Beautiful art. Drowning Sea Orb. Sheep Token. That's pretty funny. Sheep Token. Island and Flame Aura. Pretty awesome stuff. I'm liking the art. I think these beasties are pretty cool. Sheep Token's hilarious. Good stuff. Cardstock feels pretty good. Alright. Pack number 2. The Black Demon. That's a sick looking shark. Hidden Templars. Oh man, Hidden Templars. That was so awesome and exciting when I saw them teased. I think that's such a cool idea. A card and a BC and everything. Unwanted Guest. That's pretty sick. The Sherman Beasts. Blue Jet Strike. Cool. Flare Up. Spirit's Shadow. And our reverse holo is Burning Spirit Imprint. Very cool. Vengeful spirits that have been sent to the afterlife can only leave imprints of their temperament behind the plane. Dude, this is insane, man. MetaZoo just that's so cool. The lore. Hatman. That's the... And Friend Token. That's cute. Bright Skies. Awesome. And Frost Aura. Cool stuff. Make us a stack here. And then we'll do this right here. Cool. And make 2 stacks there. Alright. Next pack from this release event box. Dozing Off. Gravity Shift. That's pretty cool. Old Saybrook's Blockheads. Interesting. Transparent. Alien Bigfoot. That's pretty cool. Alien Bigfoot. Lubbock Lights. Tinfoil Hat. And Frozen Rain Orbs Full Hollow. Very cool. Burning Spirit Imprint. Cannonball Token. That's pretty cool. Snowing and Spirit Aura. First full holo on the channel for MetaZoo UFO. Awesome. And we got an orb. Very cool. Let me see. I gotta get my sleeves. Uh-oh. I just use these. I got these on hand. Dun, dun, dun. Awesome. All right, let's do the blister packs real quick. That was pretty cool, pretty interesting how they went with multiple blister pack promos. So yeah, add some variety. Get those out real quick and the promos. So many promos, man. Let's read this real quick. A light in the sky, a strange vibration, and then flash, you're caught up in a tractor beam. MetaZoo UFO seeks to finally identify them, the unidentified. Flying saucers soar over crop circles. Small aliens fire laser guns. And every day shows a new cosmic phenomenon. Strange men in black suits surround crash sites, and the Flatwoods monster finally reveals itself to the world. Seek shelter while you can, or fight back against the invasion. Awesome, dude. Killing it, man. Even the little story there on the back. Forgot the coins. Uh-oh. Here we go. Awesome coins. I like the color. It's like a yellow, gold, almost green. Pretty cool. Gotta add them to the collection. The coin hoard. Alright, let's look at these promos real quick. Foo Fighters. That is so cool, dude. Look at all those colors all throughout. Absolutely gorgeous, man. And then these extremely fast beasties can look like balls of fire as they travel through the air. They like to test the speed of their dexterity against human pilots. Pretty awesome. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then UFO. Sick. Alright. Got 2 packs, 1 for each blister. Let's see what comes in the blister packs, eh? Avalanche. That's so cool, dude. I love how in spells. I know I've said this before, but I love how in spells with MetaZoo, they just show like characters from different sets together. That's so cool, man. I love it. Hidden Templars, old Saybrook's, the tinfoil suit, not hat, suit. That's awesome. Blue Jet Strike, Mysterious Disappearance, the Reaper's Scythe. That's sick, dude. Reaper's Scythe. Come on. The Grays, Reverse Hollow. Cool. Water Submergence, the Sea Token, Suburban, and Spirit Aura. Right on, man. There. I gotta tell you, just from the few packs I've opened already, I'm loving UFO. These cards are awesome, man. They're doing a really good job. Avalanche, Grays, Lady in Red. So yeah, I watched a video. I forgot, dang it, I can't remember who it was. I remember watching somebody's video, and they were saying how this was controversial because it says, if any opposing caster doing this game identifies as a man, this beastie gains. I think it's broken. I don't play the game, don't know it, I'm just guessing. Whatever, dude. I don't care. Alien Bigfoot. Polybius. That's pretty cool. Tinfoil hat and a full hollow. Nice. Dark Shard Meteorite. That's sick, dude. The red and green together. Awesome. Evil Winds. Cannonball Token. Snowing. And Spirit Aura. Alright. Nice. Sleeve this bad boy up. Alright. Spellbook time. Spellbook. This looks pretty cool. It looks like you might have like some alien. I'm guessing that might be some alien writing, maybe. I don't know. I think that'd be a cool touch if they did that. But it is a book. Still, the form of it is still a book. I thought it'd be pretty cool if they went with like some type of futuristic type of book. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Maybe like a tablet. You know what I mean? A tablet would be pretty sick if they did that, because it's like a UFO theme set. But a book works too. A book works too. We like the books. I still read books. A lot of people don't out there probably, but I do. I still love reading books. Alright. Spellbook. Here's the boom. UFO. Beautiful. I love these cards. These set cards. Invasion has begun. Time to fight back. So cool. So cool. We got our auras and whatnots. That's probably the best sleeves. Besides the actual... Give me a second. Besides these are my favorite because just you call your deck... Wait, what you call your deck in MetaZoo? These are my favorite because it actually looks like a spellbook and it's pages. These are pretty cool though. I love the outline and then the colors throughout. If you haven't noticed by now, I just like colors. Makes everything better to me. So these are pretty sick sleeves. Awesome. You wanna see my bunch of sleeves I don't use? I just collect. MetaZoo, I'm a really big fan. I literally collect sleeves. Coin. Get your. Is that the Ghostbusters? Yeah. And then the Goblin that looks like a man in black and the gray. Cool. Awesome coin. Just throw it into the bag. My little Ziploc bag of coins. Alright, and then you got your counters. Alright, let's put this up. Packs here. I'll take a look at the playmat. Some people like to see the playmat, so let's show it off. Alright, there we go. Pretty sick. Awesome. Love it. Spellbooks, hands down, if you want to learn to play the game, you want to get into the game of actually playing it, Spellbooks are the way to go. You get everything in it you would need. Alright, here we go. Let's keep it going. See what else we can get. Charles Mill Lake Monster. I remember that one got teased. And look in the background. That's pretty cool. Invigorate. Riverside Monster. That's pretty cool. Sam's trusty baseball bat. I love how you have artifacts that are Sam's like items. It's so cool. Bask in the sunlight. Yeah, Bigfoot. Giant space brains. Static Cult. And a sunset finality orb. Wow. Terror orb. Pretty sick. Honestly, that's pretty cool. Iridescent orb. The sea token farm. Oh, this cow's getting abducted. And earth ore. Put this one over here. Alright. Loving it so far. Caramel area creature. Interesting. Hidden Templars. Rising Tides. What are those? Sky Snake. Aquapura. Giant Squid. Shout out to Baker Squid. USO. Unidentified submerged object. Yes. And then Omen Street Orb. Oh, dude, that is awesome. Wow. That's so cool. I'm liking the orbs. And then a Gargantuan Glider. Sick. Friend token, Raining, and Flame War. Dude, these... Just when you think MetaZoo's hit its, like, ceiling when it comes to having really sick ideas and art and things. Dude, look at this. It's a damn orb. A Terra orb. And you can like see, I would assume that's like there in the background, that's houses in this neighborhood. And there's like this window, this orb is like a window, and you go through and then it's more, and then giant tentacles. Damn Cthulhu things are happening back there. That's sick. Love it. Alright, here we go. Next up. Boulder Bash. Run! Felix Stone Fire Demon. Felix Stone. Cool. Laser Beam Gun Upgrade. Ruh-roh. Speed Demon. Is that... Oh, I was about to say, is that a turtle and it's called Speed Demon? No, it's like a top with like a bunch of legs and it's just flying low. Arid Drought. Frost Ring. That's pretty cool. Resurrection from the Afterlife. Lubic Lights. Lubic. How do you pronounce that? That's pretty sick. Reverse. And Water Submergence. With all those beasties hanging out. A Sheep token. Dark Ore. Pretty sick. That's an awesome card too. Alright. Got one full holo from this spellbook. Hopefully we can get some more. Earth-shattering Quake. Gravity Shift. Roswell. Recreation. Oh. Space Penguins! Trap Springer. Blue Jet Strike. Go-Row. Whirling Wimpus. That's pretty cool. Look at Space Penguin again. What are you doing, Space Penguin? Giant Space Brains, Reverse Hollow, Gargantuan Gliders, Sea Token, Blood Moon, Full Moon. That's pretty cool. Look at that. So I'm gonna be honest, Wilderness was cool. It was a cool set, but this has been pretty awesome. UFO's been pretty awesome already. Jolt in a Jug, I'm loving it. Lightning Spark. The Seven Thunders. Nice. Casablanca Entities, that's sick. Dwarf Star. The Green Fireballs. Riverside Monster Reverse. And Opal Race? I don't know. Moss. Friend Token. Snowing and Earth Ore. Alright, Earth Shattering Quake. Demon again. Wolf Among Sheep. Uh-oh. Time Machine Blueprints. Nice. That's a sick card. I remember seeing this one when it was teased, and I was like, dude, that's so awesome. It's like a damn T-Rex, like roaring through firing flames. It's pretty cool. Garo. Static Halt. And here is a Iridescent Orb. Full hollow. Very nice. Evil Winds. That's, I don't play the game, but this sounds a little crazy. Destroy a beastie with an aura cost of 2 or less. If you do, you may contract a dark beast. I think that's dark beastie with an aura cost of 4 or higher from your chapter, cemetery, or limbo for 5 less aura. That sounds like insane. Area 51. That's beautiful. Love the sky. Got a little alien, I think, right there. Awesome. Play more. So cleaned up a little bit. Sleeve, please. Sleeve, sir. Yeah, we're going to have a lot coming. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put the reverse hollows on a pile too. So we'll have more room for when we do the booster box. All right, here we go. Next pack. Dozing Off, Hidden Templars, Rising Tides, The Seven Thunders, Blue Jet Strike, Mysterious Disappearance, The Haddock Goblin, Graze, and Iridescent Orb. Sheep Token, Storm, Aura. Alright. The Void Potion. Demon. Seven Thunders, Blue Jet Strike, Rubic Lights, USO Reverse, and Supernatural Black Hole. Meteor Shower is pretty cool. Cosmic Lightning Cyclone, Gravity Shift, Rising Tides, Dwarf Star, Reaper Scythe, and Imprint. Reverse. Van Meter Visitor. Nice. Drown Sea Orb. Reverse. Dragon's Rise. That's pretty sick. Awesome card. Got the dragons. Spit and Fire. Take 2. I almost said Spellbook. Booster box time. Alright, here we go. There in its shining glory. Let's actually do this real quick. Use the scissors. Man, this is the most stubborn. Most stubborn one I've had so far. Usually it comes pretty off pretty easily. Alright, here we go. Stick packs out. Alright, put these in there. Yeah, I was never done Patreon before, and I really didn't have no interest in doing it, to be honest. And I just seen that just on a whim. I happened to see that Rudy had some spots open in his, and I was like, why not? Take the plunge, try it, see how it is. Coming in hot. Headless Cannoneer. So we're getting some cards we didn't see yet. So this is pretty cool. Rising Tides. Shaman Beast. Casablanca. Null Spell. Scythe. And Sunset Finality Orb. Forest Friends. Cannonball Token. And yeah, considering how the prices are for MetaZoo, like the Headless Chicken, that's pretty funny. I think his bundles were pretty reasonably priced. Bookmark Blue, Mysterious Disappearance, and another Omen Street Orb. Caster Gun, that's pretty cool. Oops. Let's see what I did here. There we go. There's the caster gun. Trying to make it easier separating cards. Trying to make the put the binders together has been a pain. Man, it's been an absolute nightmare. The first Cryptonation wasn't that bad, but jeez, dude, when I tell you that Nightfall was a pain in the ass to put into a binder. Zerfu Tiger, that's pretty sick. It was a pain in the ass. Magic Engineer's Oil, nice. That's pretty awesome. And then I actually like this card. I think this is pretty sick with a two-headed like giant turtle. Ogua. Pretty sick. But yeah, that Nightfall binder, oh my god, dude. Everything about it just made me mad. I was just getting triggered left and right, dude. If you ever built one, you know what I'm talking about. Alright, here we go. Token Corrosion, interesting. And then a Whirling Wimpus in reverse. Alright. Next up, Burnout. That's the Templars. Uh-oh. Gravity Shift. Lightning Spark. Sam's Trusty Bat. Kodiak Dinosaur. Cool. Goro. Whoops. Static Halt and the Flatwoods Monster. Awesome. There he is. The mascot of the set. Dark Shard Meteorite. Cool. Flatwoods Monster looking pretty fire. Nice. Pretty cool. Alright, next up. What we got? Cosmic Lightning Cyclone. Forest Element. That's what they are. Forest Elementals. Cool. Lady in Red. Sherman Beasts. And does Dust Omen. That's cool. White Stag and Dark Shard Meteorite. Evil Winds. So getting some duplicates, but it'll be okay. Got plenty left. Fire Demon. Crawfordsville Monster. That's new. Dark Omen. San Pedro Mountains Mummy. Huh. And Mountain Boomer. Yeah, like a dinosaur. Mountain Boomer. Nom. City. See if there's anything in there we can find. Yep. That's pretty cool. Good stuff. Alright. Alright, what we got? Burnout. The Crunch Road Monster. Alright. Wolfmong Sheep. Time Machine. And we got a USO. And Wakinian. Can't pronounce that. Alright. Caramel Area Creature. Area Trout. Giant Squid. And Sky Snake. Reverse. And Magic Engineer's Oil. Let's fix these up. Alright, next up. We got Crocodingo. That's pretty funny. Riverside Monster. Saber-tooth Tiger. And a Wakinian Full Hollow. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Burning Spirit Imprint. Well, obviously, if that is not how you pronounce it, you can correct me in the comments. Pretty sick card. Love the colors. Alright. Robo Flowers. Crop Circles. Giant Squid. Earthshard Meteorite in reverse. Iridescent Orb. Next up. So what do y'all think about UFO? I think this has been pretty awesome. Let's see y'all's opinions though. Forest Friends Full Hollow and Sparky Slushy. Forest Friends. That's pretty cool. With the wilderness safe, the beasties of the forest live in harmony once more. They care not for the troubles of man or the rumors of an alien invasion. Not my problem anymore. Excuse me, I was pretty thirsty. Had to get a sip. Alright. Next up. Earth Shattering Quake. Johnny Appleseed. That's pretty awesome. I didn't know he was in here. I love it when they use characters like that. Peace Offering. Huh. Stargate Project. That's pretty cool. It's MetaZoo cards in the little thought cloud. Bookmark Blue. Eye for an Eye. Spirit Shadow. Omen Street Orb Reverse. Evil Wins. Alright. Let's see what's next. The Black Demon. Forest Elemental. Lady in Red. The Seven Thunders. Accordion. Wow. Giant Squid. Static Halt. And a Frozen Rain Orb. So orbs are the artifact of the set. Alright, cool. Nothing beats the first set's artifacts though. I loved that stuff. That was awesome. Alright, Boulder Bash. Invigorate. There you go, Johnny Appleseed. Roswell Recreation. It's Crop Circles. And the Leveland Rocket in full hollow. Hatman. Just a rare. Pretty sick. I think I remember watching a documentary about the rocket. A long time ago though, so I can't remember exactly the details. Pretty sick card though. Looks like an alien from the Alien franchise. Here we go. The Leveland Rocket is a natural EMP to any basic electronic device, including cars. It needs time to rest and recharge before flying away. Cool. Next up, Black Demon, Headless Cannoneer, Lightning Spark. Evil Winds full hollow. Nice. And then a Spirit Infusion suit. Evil Winds full hollow. That's pretty awesome. No. I need more sleeves. Again. Alright. Got those. Evil Winds is a pretty sick card, dude. Not gonna lie. Beautiful with the hollow. Alright. Here we go. Avalanche. Invigorate. Ooh, terraforming. That's nasty. Blue Jet Strike. Energy Beam. That's pretty cool. Static Cult. And then we have a Moss in reverse. Foo Fighters and non-hollow. Alright. What we got next? Avalanche. Demon. Grade. Thunder and Ice. Bigfoot. Another Forest Friends. Alright. Oh. Sleeve it up real quick. Intergalactic Space Council. That's pretty awesome. Seems like, what the hell, man? Alright, what do we got here? We got a Sunset Finality Orb in full. And a Houston Batman. Gross. Don't want to see that in your backyard. Oh ho. Pretty cool stuff. The foil suit. That's probably one of the funniest cards of the set. Foil suit to go along with a full hat. And a full hollow. What can I believe that's pronounced? I'm not really sure. Man in Black. Sweet. So is this a alien or is it just a beastie? It's just a beastie. Okay. Alright. Breakfast Aliens. Alright. Headless Cannoneer, Lady in Red, Thunder and Ice. And we got a Transpringer in reverse. Pterodactyl Alien. That's pretty cool. The Monster of Partridge Creek. A lot of like dinosaur representation. Look, yeah. Awesome. I love dinosaurs, so. That was my thing as a kid. Loved dinosaurs. I wasn't a truck. I wasn't a truck or a car guy kid. I was a dinosaur kid. And my wife said, you know, it's pretty funny. It's one or the other when it comes to boys growing up. Glistening beach rock. Nice. They either are into trucks and cars or they're into dinosaurs. And I believe she's right. Alright, fix that up a little bit. Beach rock. Interesting. What we got going on here? Cool. Alright. Next up. And Foo Fighters. Full hollow. Nice. That's pretty cool. Fearful Fog. Sick. That's pretty, you know, come thinking back about that. So there's the, excuse me. Here's the Flatwoods Monster, I'm pretty sure right here. And peeking around a tree. And actually, the Flatwoods Monster, when that whole occurrence happened, there was a fog that had set in the area, and then the Flatwoods Monster came through it or whatever. Or maybe the fog was like poison or something. I can't remember. It's been a minute. I just thought it was pretty cool because I remember there was a fog before the group of people ran into it. So that's pretty sick. The attention to detail. Speed Demon Reverse. And Men in Black. Mountain. That's an ominous looking mountain, man. Alright, next. We got Dozing Off, Invigorate, Phantom Kangaroo, Speed Demon. And we got another Drowned Sea Orb. And the Gliders. Ocean, Dark Aura. One second. Running out of room. Running out of room. A good problem to have. Alright, next up, Avalanche. And we got a Pocket Dimension Orb. And some more gliders. Pocket Dimension Orb. Interesting. A highly illegal orb of extremely powerful magic. These orbs are used to create temporary pocket dimensions for astronomy and cosmic attacks. Wow. That's pretty awesome. Run out of room. Next up, Breakfast Aliens, Forest Elementals. And we got Burning Spirit Imprint and Hatman. Right on. Right on. Peace Offering. Crawfordsville Monster. And we got a UFO, full hollow. Caster Gun. Yeah, what do y'all think of this set? Do you think UFO is the best one yet? One of the best? Are y'all enjoying UFO? This is a different eye for an eye. Huh. Token. And another full hollow Evil Winds. Very cool. Okay. Burnout. Gravity Shift. And we have a Water Submergence full hollow and the oil. All right, we're on a little bit of a hot streak here. Nice. Let's keep it up. 6 packs left, it looks like. All right. 7 Thunders reverse. All right. Next up. And another Flatwoods Monster full holo and Cryptid Busters. What we got here? Oh, nice. Dragon's Rise full holo. Sweet. Let's see what it looks like in oh man, and holographic. Jesus, that is gorgeous. Beautiful card. Love the fire. Wow. See what we got next. Got Van Meter Visitor full. Yeah, if this is your first video watching of me on this channel, I do a ton of MetaZoo unboxings, product breaks. I have a massive back catalog spanning from first edition, Kryptonation, all the way to most recently Wilderness, and I even do the mini sets. So I do a ton of product rips. Nether Dragon's Rise in full holo. Most recently, I actually was opening a booster box of Nightfall off camera with my wife, and we actually pulled a God pack. So that was pretty sick. So if you want to see that, it's the last video on the channel, I believe. Or second last video. I just did a Pokemon Go unboxing. Alright, last pack. Let's see what we can end on. It's a long video. And Sky Snake reverse. And Sparky Slushy. Cool. Alright, that'll do it. Alright, that is everything today to unbox for UFO. I will have more. Yeah. Pretty awesome. I love the art. I think it's just amazing. To me, this is a better set than Wilderness was. I think it's more interesting. I love it. More darker themes. The foil is obviously gorgeous as always. Really interesting themes and aspects here. I love the aliens. It's just awesome. I think it's definitely all we all thought it would be, if not more. Yeah. Rudy did a great job with his bundle. I think the promo card is beautiful. The mat is amazing. The only thing, and if y'all watch my videos, you know, the only negative will be it's not stitched around the edges on the mat. But I don't know for sure how much more expensive that would be. So, but the mat itself is absolutely gorgeous. Love it. Bundle I thought was fairly priced. Very happy to be a Patreon. I think I'll stay a Patreon, obviously. He has a lot of great deals on there. Alright everybody, I hope y'all have a lot of success and enjoy opening UFO just as much as I did. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. Hey, please like and subscribe if you appreciate this content and you want to continue to be around here to watch me rip stuff. I got a bunch of other stuff to get to. Got a little bit of back catalog, so I need to get on it. Yeah, Mike buddy, you knocked it out of the park again. I think this is you and the artists, all the people associated with MetaZoo. I think the UFO set is amazing and it is going to be a hell of a lot of fun to open. So great job, keep it up. You know, you got my full support. I love MetaZoo. I mean, look how much, if you can just go through my channel, you'll see how much money I've spent on MetaZoo. So Don't have to worry about that. Alright guys, everybody be safe. I'll see you in the next one.